Good afternoon and welcome to Gulf Coast Today. I'm Terra Reeves, joined by standout baseball player who has signed with the LA Angels, Jeremiah Jackson. Jeremiah, thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And he's very young, but already very successful. Now, talk about the entire draft process. So leading up to the draft, I actually remember, so I was in my house doing laundry, watching the draft on my phone, and the LA Angels, it's their turn to select a pick. And I'm like, I'm hoping that it's Jeremiah and maybe he can make it to the Bay Bears. Talk about that experience for yourself, sitting there, who you were with when they called your name.
And it was a crazy experience, something I dreamed about for a really, really long time, and getting the chance to actually, be able to do it is a really big deal to me and my family. I remember it like it was yesterday. We all gathered up at my uncle's house for a draft watching and like a barbecue. And it was just me and then family and a few friends, and we just sat there and watched the draft for a while and waited anxiously.
And then it's a big deal once you sign with an organization. What was the first thing that you bought with your signing bonus?
I got a lot of clothes and shoes, but my first big purchase was my Jeep.
Okay, yeah, which is nice. I think I've seen pictures of it on Instagram. You're looking fly right now. And then lastly, talk about what it's like every single day playing baseball as a full-time job, because I don't think a lot of our viewers understand you don't really get a day off. Now, frequently when we work 8 to 5, we have maybe Saturday and Sunday, but you guys will grind for day in and day out, like multiple days at a time without an off day.
Right. No, it's tough for sure, but this is what we all wanted to do, to go out there and have a chance to play baseball. So I enjoy it. It took a little time to get used to it, but once I got in the groove of it, it became easier.
Well, we're excited to continue to follow you and your success. It's time now to take a look at some of today's hot topics. Vitamin Water is issuing a New Year's challenge, but you'll have to ditch your smartphone. The company is willing to pay one person $100,000 if they can give up their smartphone for a year. Now that's 365 days without your smartphone.
All you have to do is post a photo to your Twitter or Instagram, tag Vitamin Water, and describe what you would do for an entire year without the ability to text or have the internet in your pocket.
It's crazy, but the chosen person will receive a 1996 era cell phone that only makes and receives calls. All right, Jeremiah, I'm putting you on the spot. How long have you ever gone without your smartphone?
It's been a while. When I was younger, I used to get it taken away, getting in trouble or something like that.
When you didn't hit a home run during the game or something like that?
Yeah, probably, but no. The longest I ever went was maybe a few weeks.
Yeah, without using it?
And that was a while ago, though. So that was before all the Instagram and Snapchat and stuff like that.
It's crazy nowadays because it's like you almost feel naked or like you're missing something if you don't have your phone attached to your hip. Would you be willing to do this for an entire year? No smartphone? You play baseball enough. I feel like you would be distracted. You don't really have time to be on Instagram all the time anyways.
It would be extremely tough to do, and whoever can do it is really disciplined. But
So in or out?
I'll probably have to go out. I don't know if I can do that.
I'm going to try. Maybe after the show I'll sign up. Well, KFC is introducing something new for the holidays that's not on the menu. It's a fire log that smells like fried chicken.
KFC tweeted about the limited edition logs Thursday morning. Just a few hours later, they tweeted the logs sold out.
Just hours after posting them. The logs also have warnings like may result in a craving for fried chicken or may attract bears or neighbors who are hungry. So this is interesting. Anytime we're at the office and someone pops popcorn, I instantly start craving popcorn. So I think whoever the marketing team is over at KFC did a great job, because just think how many fires we build during this time of the year. They're going to be selling out of Kentucky Fried Chicken soon. Yeah,
it is a smart thing to do, but personally, I don't know if I would want my house smelling like KFC, but some other people might. It's a good smell for sure, but I don't know if I could sleep with chicken in there.
It is interesting, and it does kind of concern me. I'm glad they have the warning about bears. Don't take these on your family camping trips, because I have a feeling every wild animal will be coming to attend, unless you have safety precautions in order. All right, a game of chance decided the fate of a runoff election in Arkansas.
The candidates for a city council seat tied even after a recount.
So they turned to a roll of the dice to choose who would fill the seat. The incumbent came out on top, rolling a 6 to her opponent's 4. So let me sort of explain this. There was a runoff, after they both tied during the election, and so it comes down to the roll of the dice. I feel like there were much better ways that they could have competed, maybe like arm wrestling or
Flipping a coin.
Flipping a coin, rock, paper, scissors, something, but they're rolling the dice. To me, it seems like a little bit like gambling.
Yeah.
I would be bummed to work that hard on the campaign trail and then to lose on the roll of the dice.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I think they should have done a race, even like a literal race, running a race, a foot race.
Yeah,
See who would win.
Yeah, rolling dice is kind of cool.
All right.
Something different.
It's a familiar scene in American schools. Teenagers struggling to stay awake in class.
So 2 years ago, Seattle Public Schools decided to push back start time for almost an hour, from 7:50 a.m. to 8:45 a.m.
In a new study by the University of Washington, researchers using activity watches to track sleep patterns of 10th graders found real benefits such as much more sleep. Those students, their grades were actually up by 4.5%.
Teachers say at first some parents resisted the schedule change, but now they're hoping it's a wake-up call for other districts.
And my mom actually said this for a long time. She said if SATs were moved back to further during the day, she believes that SAT scores might be higher. I mean, when you're a growing child, naturally I felt that I stayed up longer during the night and then I wanted to sleep in more. So I love this idea. Too bad you and I are both out of high school.
Yeah, right, that would have been nice. Yeah,
to sleep in.
Yeah.
What's it? I mean, you can kind of relate this. Sometimes you guys have noon games, but sometimes they're later, like 6:30, 7 for first pitch. So do you feel that you perform better in the later games or earlier? I mean, you're not performing at 7 a.m., but can you sort of like relate this at all to baseball?
We'll see the days and how long they are. Sometimes you can, especially if we have a long road trip and we're getting back the night before and have to wake up in the morning and get ready. Sometimes it's good to have the earlier games just so you can, call it a day. But there's times where we'll be at the field for hours and hours and hours and not get home till really, really late. But it's part of it.
It is what it is. Getting paid, not getting paid to go to school. All right, we all know what gift was given on the first day of Christmas. A partridge and a pear tree, of course.
But after that, things get confusing. For our Figure It Out Friday question, we want to see if you can guess how many gifts total were given by the True Love for the 12 days of Christmas.
If you can, make your guess on our Gulf Coast Today Facebook page in the comment section, and we're going to read your answers at the end of the show. Well, we're continuing our series with the Wharf at Orange Beach. This week, we're learning how you can get more than just coffee at Southern Grind.
Then it's time to cruise the coast with Dan and Shelby with 95 KSJ. What's happening this weekend up next?
Hey y'all, Dan and Shelby, 95 KSJ.
Hello.
Cruising the coast with all these Christmas parades.
Yes, some makeups from last Saturday's weather. It's going to be a day full of parades. In Citronelle, Saturday it'll start at 10. Saraland starts at 12. Dawes Christmas Parade Saturday at 1. Summerdale, 4:30. Dauphin Island Christmas Boat Parade Saturday at 5.
I've been to the Summerdale Parade,
Yeah.
by the way. Alphapalooza 2018, going to try it again Friday, 7:32. That's tonight from 5:30 to 7:30, be Anvil Square.
Aw.
Want to set a record for the largest gathering of elves in one location.
We were close.
You got to wear green and red clothing. Close does not count. A pointy hat, pointy ears, and gates open at 5:30. The official count at 7 o'clock.
Okay, Loda Art Walk, yay! And that's 6 to 9, all part of the whole thing. And of course, that's downtown Mobile. Art galleries, institutions, studios, shops. They're going to open their doors and welcome you to see beautiful artwork, sample delicious foods, hear the sounds of Loda.
Mobile Ballet presents the Nutcracker. It's going to be tomorrow 2:30 and 7:30 p.m. and then Sunday 2:30 Mobile Civic Center Theater.
We try to get to that every year. That's awesome. And this one's fun too. Mobile Symphony Orchestra presents 'Tis the Season, Saturday at 7:30 p.m., Sunday at 2:30. And Mobile Sanger, it's that annual Christmas concert, the Mobile tradition. Take the family.
Sarah Evans at Christmas. That's going to be a special show tonight, 7:30, Pensacola Sanger Theater.
I hear that's great. Christmas Dreams, Saturday and Sunday, 3 and 7 at the Beau Rivage. An award-winning cast of skaters and singers bring the magic of the holidays to life at the Beau Rivage Theater.
Don't forget about Christmas Nights of Lights nightly at Hank Aaron Stadium through January the 1st.
And Magic Christmas and Lights nightly through the 31st, except for Christmas Day, 5 to 9 at Bellingrath Gardens.
A lot of things going on winter at the Wharf, and that includes ice skating and photos with Santa and horse and carriage rides. All good stuff.
Super fun. And Winterfest Performance Tour, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, downtown Picola. And of course, if you don't know about it, there's 17 performances, and they do this along a 60-minute trolley trip through downtown Pensacola, which is beautiful. Singing guides accompany you to a world of wonder with scenes from your favorite holiday memories.
Very nice. Polar Express PJ Party is happening Saturday and Sunday at the National Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola. Kids are encouraged to wear their pajamas for the magical journey to the North Pole and find the true spirit of Christmas. And it's going on every Saturday and Sunday through next weekend.
If you've not done that, you need to go. It's a lot of fun. The kids are going to love it.
There you go. That's some of what's going on, and there's a lot happening out there.
Yes, and we've got all the details at 95ksj.com. Just keyword in best bets.
It's always the most wonderful time of the year at Southern Grind, but especially during the holiday season. I'm joined with Jamie, who does a fabulous job of decorating Southern Grind, and you guys are really taking it up a notch this year with Christmas. What are you guys offering us?
Well, we tried, Tara. We got a head start this year, and ornaments are probably our most popular item. And the thing we like about them is that they're usually unique. A lot of driftwood, angels, things like that. Really nice handcrafted shell type ornaments. We also have our popular nativities again this year. We've only got a few in, so get them while they last.
We're inviting the entire family, friends, neighbors, everyone to come into Southern Grind, even our four-legged friends, Jamie, which is unique to Southern Grind.
That is true. We have an outside porch, and it's pet friendly, so go ahead and bring your dog down.
And you, once again, have one-of-a-kind designs, not only just Christmas, but talk about what you guys offer at Southern Grind, aside from the food and the coffee, desserts. I mean, the list goes on and on.
It does, and the thing that makes us unique is you can come for breakfast, lunch, or desserts like you said, but while you're sitting here enjoying our surroundings, you can also purchase what you see. We do anything from wall decor to lamps, chandeliers, anything you need to make your home look more comfy and cozy, you can get it here at the Southern Grind. We have hand-thrown pottery, we have wall decor, clocks, driftwood is huge, and we're getting our flying driftwood pelicans in again this year. So we're really excited about that. They should be in next week. Just anything you need, books, jewelry, perfect place to come in, shop, have some lunch, and get gifts and take care of everybody for your holidays.
Speaking of taking home anything that we see, Jamie, you have on a gorgeous necklace and some bracelets, which you have a great line of jewelry here too.
We do, and thank you for noticing that. We're also going to be getting a lot more in, so come on down and see what we have.
With some Christian sayings as well. So come in and you can find something for everyone that's on your wish list. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Oh, thank you.
Drivers go nuts when an armored car drops cash all over a New Jersey highway, and a boy battling cancer gets his very own parade. Coming up in today's Take a Look at This.
Then Mario Armstrong joins us for a look at the cool gift countdown after the break.
The following segment is sponsored by Samsung Electronics America, Mercari, Amazon, Roland, and GameStop. Time may be running out, but Mario Armstrong won't let you show up for the holidays with anything less than the coolest gifts, even as we approach the final countdown.
Let's check it out now.
Here's some cool gift ideas for the final countdown. We're going to start with top tech gifts from Samsung, powered by Thunderbolt 3 technology. First, this portable X5 solid-state drive is designed for Mac or PC content creators who need fast, reliable, and secure access to their content. It's a great gift idea. And then there's the 34-inch Samsung CJ791 monitor. It's gracefully curved, ultra-wide monitor that's basically all screen. There's hardly any frame there. It features quantum dot technology for exceptional picture quality. Looks amazing in person. Now look, if you want to make a little extra cash for some of these holiday gifts, sell what you don't use anymore. Mercari, the selling app, makes it super fast and easy to sell almost anything. You simply take a few pictures, add a description, set a price, and boom, your item is listed. And then once it sells, Mercari will email you a prepaid shipping label. All you got to do is print that out, ship it off, and you're done. Next up, the all-new Echo Dot. This is the third generation of Amazon's most popular speaker. The sound is better than ever, and the new fabric design and colors complement any decor. And it comes with Alexa, too, so you can do things like play holiday music or ask her to check the weather, control your smart home, and so much more at Amazon.com, still for under $50. And then there's Roland's RO7 ultra portable high resolution recorder with Bluetooth, a great gift for the musician, writer, journalist, you name it. It's easy to use and can be controlled from your smartphone or even your new Apple Watch. And last but not least, for gamers, head on over to GameStop to catch their promo called Game Days. Grab deep discounts on everything gaming from now till Christmas. Save at least $50 on the all-new Xbox One consoles, even $100 off this Xbox One X 1 terabyte, which is under $400, or get up to 50% off on some of the biggest game titles like Marvel's Spider-Man and Fallout 76, or even board games like Monopoly BoJack Horseman. You can only get at GameStop, by the way. And if you need stocking stuffers, you can buy pre-owned copies of some of the favorite games for under $8. If you need more details, I got them up on the website at thunknews.com/countdown, and you can always reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter at Mario Armstrong.
Another day, another rush hour commute, unless an armored truck drops cash all over the road.
Jeremy Roth has today's Take a Look at This.
Police are asking for help after an armored truck spilled money along a New Jersey highway. It happened near East Rutherford during the morning rush hour. According to police, the incident caused multiple crashes and drivers began exiting their vehicles to collect the scattered cash. It's not clear how much money was lost and the incident is under investigation, but police later tweeted asking any drivers involved to contact them and that there would be no charges filed against anyone who returned the money. NASA just released an out-of-this-world view of Jupiter. Launched in 2011, the Juno spacecraft has been orbiting Jupiter since 2016. Researchers used images collected over multiple flybys to simulate a detailed flyover. Juno is set to complete its 16th flyby of Jupiter soon, and after that, NASA says it will have a nearly complete coverage of the planet. It will also mark the halfway point of Juno's data-collecting mission. This one will warm you up. A little boy battling cancer in Maryland got an early Christmas present, a holiday parade in his honor. In November, 6th grader Jake Newcomer was diagnosed with stage 4 bone cancer. He had to start chemotherapy immediately, which caused him to miss his town's holiday parade. So the town made a parade just for him. Community members, law enforcement, and classmates combined with over 200 cars, trucks, and floats. A heartwarming show of support for a boy facing so much. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Aw, that really is so sweet. All right, I have a question for you, Jeremiah. You mentioned at the top of the show, first thing you bought with your signing bonus, a Jeep. So would you be willing to risk the Jeep getting rear-ended to come to a complete stop if cash was just flying all over the road? What do you do there?
It kind of depends on
How much
if
cash?
if it was ones falling or like.
It had to, if I had to guess, 20s. If you saw multiple 20s all over the road. Maybe if you had someone with you and y'all could double team.
Possibly. Yeah, make them get out and grab it, and I'll just.
Liz, as someone who's been involved in multiple accidents that were not my fault, let me just preface that. I would still risk the car in order to get the cash, because then it would be the person who rear-ended me. It would be their fault. I'd
Right,
go
but
through the
didn't
battle.
they say they have to like give it back or something like that?
How
or-
would they know? All right, you have 2 minutes to answer our Figure It Out Friday question. So head on over to our Gulf Coast Today Facebook page and take a guess.
Plus, we found out the worst Dirty Santa gift you've ever received. Stay close.
Coffee mugs on Gulf Coast Today, sponsored by Peak Alkalinity.
Welcome back to GCT. It's time to see how many of our viewers can add up all of the ladies dancing and lords of leaping for our Figure It Out Friday question.
Earlier in the show, we asked you, how many gifts total did the True Love give for the 12 days of Christmas?
All right, so we're checking Facebook now to see what you said. Had Gina, Christian, Jeff, David, Brett, Pam, Daniel, Jim, Kim, all giving us great answers. Now, they've had time to research, add up on the calculator. I'm going to put you on the spot. How many gifts? Just take a wild guess. I'll give you a hint. It's less than 100.
Yeah, I was thinking like 27, 28. I have no idea.
78
okay.
gifts total. Now, some people got technical and said over 300, and they were doing 12 one time, 11 two times, 10 3 times, and like going in order. But if you add 12 plus 11 plus 10, and likewise, 78 gifts.
That makes sense.
That's a good true love. Someone did something good for Christmas. All right, from dollar store perfume to out-of-date candy, we've all seen some awful gifts unwrapped while playing Dirty Santa.
For today's Hitting the Street question, we asked you, what's the worst present you've ever seen at a Dirty Santa Christmas party?
This year will be the year for the worst Dirty Santa gift ever because I figured this out all by myself. We do this with my wife's family. And every year it's really boring. It's a little piece of a tool set or something like this. This year, the majority of her family are Alabama fans. So I'm wrapping up a pair of Auburn socks for our family Dirty Santa. But they'll all trade it around. I'm putting a $50 bill inside of it. So somebody's gonna think they got a dud and actually they get 50 bucks.
What's the worst gift at a Dirty Santa Christmas party that you've ever gotten?
Ooh, I can't fully say, but I can say it was a something questionable that's for adults.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And as I recall, then Shelby regifted it. How about that?
Regifting an awful Dirty Santa gift. Now that's smart. All right, I understand that someone that answered our Figured Out Friday question knows you, JJ. Who's that?
Yeah, shout out to my Uncle Brett.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
all right, do you have any Dirty Santa gifts that have been horrible in the past? Are you the one bringing them?
No, actually, last year we were at a Christmas and I think it was like a thing of pig feet.
Ooh,
like a jar of pig
yeah,
feet.
Pickled pig feet.
Yeah,
that's
something
bad.
like that. Yeah, it wasn't too.
So one year I went to a Dirty Santa party with my dad, and it was a $5 limit, and he brought a box that had a light-up Christmas tree. It was small, but everyone was fighting for it, and at the end, no one actually opened the box. What was in it? A plunger. Thank you so much for coming in, Jeremiah. We can't wait to watch you continue to succeed, and we'll see